What is up YouTube, Scarido here, and welcome to another reaction video. So today we are doing top 5 scary ghost videos for full screen terror by Nuke's Top 5, and here we go.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Found footage.
Ooh, this could be good.
Paranormal investigator Joe from the YouTube channel Afterlife Paranormal Investigations is joined by his friend Rob as they explore a creepy abandoned farmhouse in Brownstown, Michigan. The guys are hoping to have a paranormal encounter, but first they capture a very strange encounter with an angry bee.
Oh, fair enough.
There's this fly that... Is that a fly or a beetle? Keeps coming near my light.
I mean, that's like full on in my ears.
Oh, it's a bee, dude.
Bee.
I know, dude. It's like, leave us alone. I can hear it, dude. It sounds
As they investigate, they start to pick up some very bizarre K2 EMF readings.
At the same time as the angry bees
Oh
around.
my god, dude. K2.
Ooh, okay.
It's going out of control.
That is strong.
But then, the two investigators capture something without even knowing. Something they just can't explain.
Alright, we're getting ready to check out the upstairs and see if we can even stand on these floors, but it looks sketchy. That bee, dude, is not like leaving us alone. This bee keeps trying to attack us.
That
I
bee
wish we had some
does
spray to kill it.
That bee does not want them in there.
Man.
This really pop up.
You good, dude?
Ooh, I see that. That was odd.
Did you see it? A strange mist or smoke-like apparition seems to form right in front of them. Oddly enough, the two investigators can't even see it. Joe later explained that he had no idea what he had just captured, and to his great regret, he just stopped recording, completely unaware of the amazing evidence that he was capturing on camera. So just what do you think this odd dark mist could be? Let me know.
I mean, it's
You can
definitely
check out
got
this full investigation over
an
on
actual
Joe's
shape
YouTube
to
channel, Afterlife Paranormal Investigations.
So then, what could it
A
have been?
turn for the worse.
Oh, here we go.
Paranormal investigators Kuram and Shahid from the YouTube channel Saya Official travel to an abandoned farmhouse in Punjab, Pakistan that is said to be extremely haunted by an evil entity. The entire property is haunted, but especially one particular tree that seems to trigger aggressive supernatural activity when approached. The man says that 3 of his children mysteriously became very ill after they had been playing underneath the tree. Their hands and feet became locked in a twisted, painful position, and they couldn't move them. The farm owner also became ill and suffered the exact same fate. His hands and feet became twisted in pain. The helpless, terrified family soon deserted the farmhouse and just never returned.
I mean, that could just be a
Kuram and
muscle
Shahid were
spasm,
called in
but...
to investigate the extreme haunting of the farm. Now, just so you know what's going on, the loud aerial noise that can be heard in this footage is explained by Kuram and Shahid to be the sounds of a Muslim religious event that is taking place in the same month they are investigating.
Alright, well, that's fair enough
So,
then.
when the two friends begin exploring the property, it doesn't take long before they start to experience the alleged extreme haunting for themselves.
ये देखें अस्तगफिरुल्लाह अल्लाहु अकबर
Ooh,
या
that
खुदा
curve was shaking.
उधर जाके दिखाओ यार कुरम
Alright, so the noise is obviously the
यार कुरम ये
prayer
पहले इसका
thing that's
आगे
going
वाला
on.
बोनर हिला है ये देखो दोबारा दरवाजा
That
बंद
door
फिर दरवाजा
closed
बंद हो गया।
angrily. That one's opened. Okay, that's bizarre.
यार अल्लाहु अकबर ये देखें
Okay, now this is getting interesting.
ये खिड़की खुली हुई है, मुझे लग रहा है ये हवा की क्रॉसिंग की वजह, ये देखें असल में हवा की क्रॉसिंग हो रही है जिसकी वजह से ना
Whoa. Okay. Okay, that wasn't a bit about.
यार खुरम ये मेरे पीछे पता नहीं क्या चीज़ आके लगी है.
A car sitting on the farm's property begins to shake on its own and something heavy is thrown and hits Shahid in the back.
जिसकी वजह से ना
That looked like a
They
freaking
don't know it
TV.
yet, but things are just going to get worse from here.
Oh, that's not good.
ओए
Ooh.
अल्लाह यार खुरम.
Okay, that literally flipped.
यार ये इसकी आवाज़ आई थी.
यार ये पलटी है यहाँ पड़ी हुई थी.
हाँ इधर पड़ी हुई थी.
A wooden hay cart is flipped into the air and falls violently. The two investigators are shocked, but they continue to explore the area.
I mean, I would
What
just would have
happens
gone
next
now
is
after that.
just bizarre.
ओ ये देखें खुरम ये देखें ये सिंक भी टूटा हुआ है. आवाज़ आई है खुरम इधर से.
His reflection just
सुनिए
didn't
आप-
move.
हाँ जी.
I mean, that could have
Did
been
you see it?
editing,
Shahid
but
looks into an old dirty mirror when he hears a sound and the two investigators turn around. But Shahid's reflection doesn't move. His own face seems to be staring back at him as he turns and moves toward the unexplained sound. Completely unaware of what just happened, Shahid and Karam set out to find the source of the mysterious noise.
I mean, that could have easily been a editing trick.
क्या
But
आप अपनी मौजूदगी का एहसास दोबारा दिला सकते हैं?
क्या बगैर नुकसान पहुंचाए.
शाहिद
ooh, that didn't sound good.
क्या हुआ खुरम.
इधर से किसी ने झांका है.
इधर से.
शाहिद इधर से किसी ने झांका है. इधर से कोई देख रहा था.
The two investigators ask for the dark presence to appear, and they get exactly what they wish for.
Oh, okay.
A strange figure can be seen throwing something at the team from the other side of the property. When they run over, there's no one there. The creepy apparition has simply disappeared. The team decides to split up, and Shahid goes into one of the old farm buildings and heads upstairs. He sets up a static camera and lies down on an old bed frame. It did not go well.
Whoa, okay. That's impressive. Fake, real, doesn't matter. That's impressive.
The heavy bed frame suddenly flips over, throwing Shahid to the floor. The terrified investigator just gets up and makes a run for it.
I mean,
After this horrifying experience,
if that was real,
the
that
team
would have taken
decides
a
they've
lot of energy.
Pretty much had enough, and they decide to call it a night. Now, real or not, the metal frame of that bed and Shahid's weight combined would have been extremely heavy and difficult to lift off the floor.
Very true.
So this footage is without a doubt incredibly strange and very creepy. I'm not sure I have an explanation, but maybe you do. Is it real, or is it all just a very elaborate hoax? You decide. You can watch this full 2-part series over on the YouTube channel.
That I
Saya
definitely
Official.
think is the camera editing.
If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Meanwhile, on TikTok,
Oh, here we go.
anonymous TikTok user Haunted Wesley Manor claims that he works as a building maintenance man for a large apartment complex that was built in the late 1700s. Now, back in those days, the basement of the building contained cheap live-in apartments for hundreds of poor occupants. But now, after years of restorations and remodeling, the basement is left empty and abandoned. TikTok user Haunted Wesley Manor says that many of his co-workers and even current residents of the building have heard and seen some very strange things. In fact, after many residents started reporting that they heard crying, giggling, and even screaming coming from the basement,
Okay.
the anonymous TikTok user and building maintenance man was forced to start checking out the creepy basement for intruders on a regular basis.
Oh, that's not
He
good.
records his experiences and shares them on TikTok. His curious TikTok followers believe that the spirits of restless children might actually haunt the basement, and they request that the TikTok user leave a toy in the basement. So he does, and that's when things get truly bizarre.
I brought a little toy. Hopefully the ghost likes it. I think it's a child. I'm hearing a lot of stuff down here.
Ooh, that was almost instant.
No!
The toy truck suddenly turns on as if someone or something touched it. After this creepy experience, the activity in the basement only seems to intensify. The TikToker begins to hear movements and giggling when he goes down on his daily inspections. And then, one day, he captures something downright chilling.
Ooh, that was good giggling, alright. Ooh,
A young child can be seen peeking at the frightened TikToker from behind a wall, and then the video cuts out. So, is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate TikTok hoax? You decide.
It's hard to say, really.
In another video, TikTok user Maddie Bark believes that a dark entity followed her home after she went on a paranormal investigation at a cemetery. She says that she's seen something strange in her yard on a regular basis, and that whatever it is, it appears to be getting closer and closer to her house. One night, she's shocked when something appears right at her front door.
Oh, that's not good. Ooh, Maggie? That is someone or something looking in.
Maggie? Who the fuck? Oh my god.
Okay.
Did you just move? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Is he out there?
Alright.
Do you see anything?
No, I don't see anything.
They spend too much time on that one.
Her clock closed. It looked like it turned and walked away. The only place it could have gone is through this.
A pale, translucent figure can be seen looking into the window of Maddie's front door. It then seems to move to the side and suddenly disappear into thin air. Maddie and her sister open the front door, but no one there. What makes this footage even stranger is that there's nowhere for this mysterious figure to have gone. There are several steps up and a tall guardrail right beside the door. So again, is it real? As always, I leave it up to you to decide.
I mean, it could
3
be,
haunted
but
houses.
at the same
YouTube
time,
user
they took too long.
Megasquirrel64 Gamer has this entire YouTube channel dedicated to gaming videos and occasional vlogs. But there's one video on his channel that's very different. In the video, the YouTuber explains that his dad got a delivery and opened the front door to receive it. On the door, there's a security camera, which is now filming the inside of the house, near the living room. The camera captures something downright chilling.
Okay. Right. Don't see what's wrong with that.
Did you see it? YouTube user Megasquirrel64 Gamer explains that his mom and dad were the only ones present during the recording of this video.
Oh.
So, just who or what is sitting on the couch next to his mom?
Oh, that's
The
interesting.
gamer has no idea what this bizarre apparition could be, and to this day, the video remains unexplained. But what do you think this might be? Let me know down in the comments.
I mean, it could
In
be
another video of
could
an
be
alleged
something
haunted
legit,
house,
or it could
Sylvia
just
C.
be
from
a.
England says that she's been dealing with aggressive poltergeist activity ever since she played around with a Ouija board.
Oh, come on, no
Hi
wonder.
guys, I've just put the camera on this part of activity tonight and
Never use a Ouija board. I have no idea how many times I've said that in these reaction
Covered
videos.
door.
Do not use a Ouija board.
it just happens all the time. Don't know what to do.
Sylvia says that the house she lives in was built on top of an old British coal mine. She now fears that whatever dark spirit she unleashed during her Ouija board session might be trying to harm her.
That plate's moving. That plate.
I'm guessing the background noise is the TV.
I'm scared to go in the kitchen in case it comes out. It's me. Can you see that? That plate is moving. Oh my god.
Well, we can't because you keep on moving. Oh, now we can see it.
It's just broke that plate.
Considering someone who's terrified, she's surprisingly calm.
Spirit in the kitchen, why did you do that?
I mean, it's obviously that she's
As
upset,
the strange
but
activity only seems to intensify, Sylvia starts to set up static cameras around her house.
see, this is what I don't get. If you've got a spirit in your house and they're just slamming that, you know, like the cupboards and stuff, seems a bit pointless. I mean, things moving by themselves is fine, but like the slamming of the cabinets...
It appears to shake the entire kitchen. Another night, and the terrifying activity starts up again.
Right,
Sylvia,
well,
understandably, starts to freak out just a bit.
Hi guys, the activity in the kitchen.
Guys, I heard things happening in the kitchen again. That cutlery's moving. I saw that tin was moving. I saw that tin move. Oh my
okay.
God, it's just moved. Spirit in the kitchen. Why are you moving things again? Oh, I better get out. Please don't move any cutlery. Please don't throw a knife.
Oh, come on. You've just asked it to do something pretty much.
Oh my God, let's just shut that door. Washing machine. Oh, spirit in the kitchen. What? Oh no, guys, let's just move that chair.
Okay.
Oh God, I can't take it. Oh God, I'm so scared.
That's what
But
you get for
nothing
using a
prepares
Ouija board.
Sylvia for what happens next.
Cutlery's moving.
Let me guess, a knife gets thrown. I would not be surprised if a knife gets thrown. Yep, a knife gets
A
thrown.
sharp knife flies from the countertop and lands very near her feet. Sylvia
What
says
did I
that she
say?
is now worried for her safety. She is currently trying to move to a new home. You can watch even more creepy videos of the terrifying activity in Sylvia's home over on her YouTube channel, Sylvia C. This next creepy video was sent in to me by a Nuke's Top 5 viewer. However, the source of the mysterious footage is unknown. So the story goes that the residents of a house are being tormented by terrifying poltergeist activity.
Yeah, because
In an
Toast is so
attempt to capture
scary.
proof of the strange events, they leave a camera running overnight. What they catch on camera is absolutely terrifying.
Okay, that's obviously a door.
I probably don't need to ask, but did you see it? Objects on the table appear to be moving on their own and a light slowly bends over. But then, for just a split second, some bizarre dark shape appears to be standing at the table.
Yeah,
The
I mean...
figure only appears for 2 frames of video and then seems to become translucent before disappearing completely. A few seconds later, and the figure can be seen again, this time in the kitchen. Now, I'm certainly not saying that this is 100% real paranormal footage, and without the original source, we'll never know. But it's definitely very creepy.
I mean, it's certainly creepy if it's
Devil's
real,
Backbone.
but
YouTuber Luis Manuel Mote from the YouTube channel Terror al Extremo travels to El Espinazo del Diablo, which translates to the Devil's Backbone. The road is one of the most dangerous highways in Mexico. The motorway is infamous for its treacherous curves, sudden ravines, and steep climbs and drops between mountains.
Okay.
Undeniably, the road has seen its fair share of tragic accidents, and the highway is believed to be very haunted.
well, I wouldn't be
Luis
surprised.
is joined by his friend and cameraman Odin as they explore several abandoned buildings on the Devil's Road. Soon after they arrive, Luis begins to explain to the audience where they are. Little do the two men know that they have already captured something very strange.
Ok, pues ya estamos aquí dentro de este lugar. Vamos a ver, ¿no? Es que de verdad sí estoy sugestionado. Venimos con un poco de miedo. Pero bueno, vamos a ver qué encontramos en este lugar. Se presenta detrás de cámaras su amigo Dean, familia.
Okay.
Y su amigo y
Oh,
servidor,
that's-
Luis Manuel.
That was a
Su
white
amigo Dean,
mist
familia.
walking in the
Y
background.
su amigo y servidor,
A pale figure can be seen walking in the distance, barely visible on camera.
Yeah.
Now it should be noted the two friends are in a remote area, far away from any cities or towns, which makes this capture even more bizarre.
And
As they begin
interesting.
their exploration and walk through one of the abandoned structures, the two are spooked by something they can't explain.
Okay. So what's gonna happen?
Paso. Uy, fue atrásito de nosotros.
I mean, that could have been a rat knocking something over.
Patearon algo, ¿no? Sí. Pero no había nada. Solamente esta lata.
Yes, that was probably an animal doing that. Yeah, I mean, you got an open window there, so anything could have come in, knocked it over, and then jumped back out the window again.
Mente, ya me saqué de onda, ¿eh? Es que allá arriba no hay ni para dónde se echen a correr. Si es que hay vivos aquí. Mira, hay una casita ahí abajo. Yo creo que ha de ser baño.
Ooh, okay. That is different.
No inventes, Odín. Mira, hay una casita ahí abajo. Yo creo que ha de ser baño.
I mean, that was definitely a moan, that's for sure.
No inventes, Odín.
Okay, now if this would have been a Japanese horror video, there would have been a face literally where that black hole is right there. Okay, so the door seems to have been closed quite forcefully by the looks of it, because it took a while for him to open that.
Pero, güey, no hay nada aquí.
A can falls on its own, and soon after, an eerie moan can be heard just before a door slams shut. Luis and Odin begin to get the feeling that they're not alone, and someone or something is following them. Their suspicions are soon confirmed when they witness something with their own eyes. Something
Okay.
chilling.
That's the moan again.
¿Será de arriba de los árboles? ¿Qué soy yo de ese lado? Por arriba. ¿Alguien se oyó por atrás de esa? ¿Qué será? No sé. Hay algo en el árbol, ¿ya viste? Alúmbrale, alúmbrale, sí. Al 100. ¿Ya lo viste? ¿Ya lo viste? Luis.
Alright, could just about see something
¿Sí lo
then.
agarraste? Alcancé a verlo, pero se lo por ahí.
Another moan can be heard coming from somewhere out of the darkness. Then they both see a pale figure walking in the
there
distance
we
near
go.
the ruins of some abandoned structures. When they explore the area, they find nothing and no one.
Wow,
So
okay.
did Luis and Odin capture the paranormal activity that people claim has been haunting the Devil's Backbone Highway? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You
I would
decide.
say that's a little bit more
You can
believable.
watch this full investigation and many more creepy videos over on the YouTube channel Terror al Extremo. Thanks for watching. By the way, there's a video that some of you might not have seen because it was taken down for a bit over a week because of a weird copyright thing. But
Alright.
the copyright thing is all worked out now and the video's back up. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. Or if you have seen it, I don't know, maybe watch it again?
Well, I mean,
it's
I didn't
pretty
do a
good
reaction
one,
to that
but
video.
If not, that's okay. Anyway, here's my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. And I'll see you next week.
Yeah, funny enough, that was actually the one video I didn't actually do a reaction to, so I guess I got lucky there. Anyway, so that was top 5 ghost videos for full screen terror. That was done by Nuke's Top 5, and I will see you in the next one.